really want to take Amsterdam back, but we shall not let them, sir. Greetings and welcome to episode 65, my Empire Total War Darth mod Great Britain campaign. And this, my friends, how we left it last time, where we had a terrific fight in Amsterdam. It was a massive fight, one of the largest fights we've had in many a year, and we were victorious, but we did suffer losses. But the battle did cost the French and Westphalians dearly, my friends, and we shall discuss that later once we have dealt with what is immediately at hand here, and that is the battle for Tripoli. Now, as you can see, it is not going to be easy at all. The French outnumber us 2-1 here. They've got just roughly over 5,000 men here, and we, of course, have 2,468. As you can see, not all of them are at full strength. A number of these forces were still in the middle of being sort of replenished and repaired. You can see these sharpshooters are right down here. We do have a good core here, a good backbone of garrison guards, the elite infantry. We've got 2 lifeguards and 1 cuirassiers. We've got 2 cannon howitzers, but we are outnumbered by cannon. Look at the cannon the French have brought here. And also, but they do, if you really sort of break this down, their army composition, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regiments of artillery. I believe they've got 2, 3, 4 regiments of cavalry as well. So that only leaves them with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 regiments here of infantry, and 2 of those are Amazons, so not really packing much of a punch, but they do have these gentlemen coming up in reserve. 2 of these regiments have seen quite drastic reductions in their numbers here, and so have these dragoons, but mostly again cavalry and 2 lots of, so not really packing much of a punch in terms of infantry. So if we can hold, if we can sort of set ourselves up well here to defend, we could do some serious damage to 2 French armies here, which would be an absolute wonder. But none of these, I think all these are at full strength. Yeah, these armies are at full strength. Many of the councils saying that we should hold Tripoli and then potentially give it away to a neutral country, possibly Poland, so that we sort of, if France attacks Poland, well, you can imagine what's going to happen there, because Poland is just an absolute titan. But many of the council are also saying further down the road here, further down the coast, we should continue the siege and indeed the assault on Cairo. Take Egypt, hold Egypt. It'll be a huge boon for us, it really will. But we'll discuss that more later, my friends, once we have dealt with this immediate battle. Let's take the fight. Let's not dawdle any longer. What a fight this will be. The fight last time, though, that was something spectacular. It really was. I'd like to thank all the council for your wonderful support and your wonderful advice. But what will this bring us now? Are there holes within the defences here in Tripoli? I can't quite remember whether it was an absolute clean take the last time we took it. I believe it was. Oh, good grief! Look at the size of this fort. It is huge. Mind you, I love the architecture of this, but look at the size of this. It isn't a fully. It's not a. Hasn't got the full defences here. The ones that sort of stretch out, almost this sort of those 4 arm length ones that sort of jut out here. However, this fort is massive. I mean, look at this. It is gigantic. But we shall present ourselves quite clearly. The first French attack force is going to come from this direction here, so we're probably looking at this here, but look at the topography here of the battle. Look at the undulations here, the hills. Look at this. It's sort of really sort of that wavy battle lines here all the way around to here, but it's where those reinforcements are going to be getting from. One of the sides those reinforcements are going to come in from. Our cavalry, we're immediately going to be moving our cavalry out of here because we're not going to be using it out. We're not going to leave this fort until it is safe to do so. But look at the size of the fort, is huge. Even look at the command HQ. I mean, that is just a wonder to see. Look at that. The architecture here is just magnificent. Even sort of the armory here, it's almost like some Greek type architecture here. Oh, look at that. Barracks indeed. Right, focus on the actual battle and not the architecture. Now, we'll just move the general back here. Now let's get our troops on the parade ground here. Oh, look at that! They've taken a real beating there. Probably our best guards unit here, garrison guards unit here. But look at that! Oh, that's a magnificent looking regiment. Now, let's maintain our poise. We've got our guns available here. Now, as you can see, this regiment here, the 15th, is a real battle-hardened regiment. So let's bring the line infantry in here. We've got a couple of regiments that actually are not in too bad shape at all. 82nd. 83rd, which is almost at full strength, which is good to see. 21st, which is at full strength, so we'll just put the 21st here. And indeed the 42nd is also at full strength. This will prove pivotal, almost just one man down, the 43rd Regiment. Now we've got 212 here for the 71st. So we've got a good solid backbone of defence here. We mustn't underestimate ourselves here, but again we mustn't underestimate the enemy. That would be fatal. And the 84th, 176 men. We've got the sharpshooters, which will prove. Oh, look at that! I mean, but mind you, look at the uniform. What a wonderful sight! Now these gentlemen really are the absolute pinnacle of marksmanship. And we've got the 2nd light, which we'll put here. Now these gentlemen still will be used. We shall still use them, but they shall be formed into one coherent unit. Now, is there anyone else here we're missing? Wait a minute. 70th Regiment here. I think we'll probably put them with the 34th Foot. Yeah, they're probably our least combat ready regiment. Still, every man must be doing his duty here. The problem with such a massive fort as this is the distance it will take to move across if we sort of misjudge which flanks the reinforcements coming on, because we can pretty much know where the initial attack is going to come from here. This sort of arc here you can see in front of you here, my friends. Whichever way these are facing at the start of a battle is usually the way the enemy is going to be coming in. So we can assume from here to here is where the enemy. This sort of area here is where it's going to be coming from. So. But where are the reinforcements? That's the real tricky part. If they were on our left, it might be coming from the right here, so it might be coming from this flank here as well. But we shall be prepared for it. Now, first things first, let's tackle what's in front of us. I think we'll use these garrison guards to deal with the reinforcements. And then we'll have these regiments here to deal with the initial thrust from the French. 21st. Let's put these gentlemen right in the vanguard here of the defence. Look at that. I mean, look at that. Let's try and make sure we get all the cannons in our favour here. Gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. 43rd Regiment. I think we'll have the 43rd. We've got to be careful though of their guns as well. They've got a lot of cannon. That's going to blast a hole in here very, very quickly. So we need to have guards ready to defend against that as well. To that end, if they blast a hole here, then we might have the sharpshooters in the barracks. That might be the best. Because we've got two lots of barracks here which might be able to hold here quite nicely. So these gentlemen are in here. We can't see them just yet, but when they smash open the windows, we've got that sort of, almost that anchor on the defence here. 71st. I think we'll have the 71st along here. Again, making the most of all the guns available to us. 42nd. Holding the centre. 84th. Let's assume we'll put the 84th here. That's a strong defence. You probably do need to sort of stretch around. We've got the 83rd here, so we'll put the 83rd here. That's a strong sort of defensive. We don't know where the enemy reinforcements are coming from, so we're going to keep these regiments here back in just to be able to deflect anything coming our way. We have the 82nd along here. Gentlemen, please. Thank you. Last but not least, the wait a minute, is that the 15th Regiment? And you can see the 15th Regiment has been in a number of battles here. We're going to cover up. We're just going to cover ourselves here, make sure everything is good. These gentlemen here will remain to defend against any, because we've got all of this undefended and all of this undefended, so we need to be able to respond quickly. The general is back here out of harm's way. We shall unlimber. We don't have much artillery. We've got our cavalry here. They are going to stay inside to repel any possible attacks that breach the walls. I think we're ready, my friends. We've got to be careful as well at the cannons they've got available, because those cannons are going to do a significant amount of damage to us. Let's begin. Oh, good grief. Oh, look at those guns opening up already. Oh, look at that. Right down the throats of them, sir. Steady, lad, steady. Oh, that was a shot and a half there. Good grief, they are absolutely going to bear throwing everything here at us, sir. This is what I mean, my friends. We've had to pack out the fronts here. They're going to try and go around us here. Let's prepare. Where are those reinforcements coming in from? Where are they, sir? Discipline is key here. Discipline is key. Look at that. They've already started to smash the windows. Give them hell, sir. Give them hell, lads. Oh, they've got, I mean, they just absolutely butchered, sir. They've gone. Be gone. We've had enough. Oh, look at this. This is a joy to see. Absolutely destroyed. What the? They've surrendered, sir. It's been an absolute bloodbath, an absolute bloodbath. Oh, this is a joy to see. This is a joy to see. If you want this more, then by damn they'll pay for it, sir. Oh, look at that. They go now, they're going for it. Get into them. Stop talking. been shattered. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, we've lost a whole regiment here. Right, they get down. We've lost a regiment here. Look at that regiment. Oh, good grief, they've paid dearly there. Get down off there, sir. Yes, away with you, sir. French grenadiers. Get in there. Good grief. Double time, get down there, lads. Look at that, broken. They shattered, of course, the house. Big match for the British forces, sir. They've gone. Let's take care of this capacity here if you possibly can, please. Down off there, gentlemen, please. Move, gentlemen, move. Chunk of our forces there. There it is. Here they come, here they come. Stand firm, lads.
Infantry reporting.
regiment took a massive hit then. Just trying to flush us out of here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me, look at that hole, the breach there in the wall, sir.
Infantry reporting.
Get in the building, lads, get. I said hold that line. Get in there. Back, lads, back. If they want to fight, then we'll oblige. Here they come, here they come. Stand firm. Look at these gentlemen here. These are the linchpin of our defence here in this corner. These sharpshooters. Hold, lads, hold. Force them back. Come those reinforcements. Oh, it's a fine shot, sir. Goodness me. Let's get in there. Let's show them what for. Blitzkrieg of a battle, like, oof. Thank God. These barracks here have been the absolute linchpin of the defence here. French have been soundly thrashed here. Look at this for a defensive forward position here. Get away with you, sir. Get away with you. Time to take the fight to the French. time. Taking the fight to the French. You might be tired, gentlemen, but this is a war we have to win. Look at that.
Reporting.
Send dragoons, sir. Send your dragoons. Oh, look at this. This is the death knell here of the French forces in Tripoli. Look at that. They shall pay the ultimate price now, sir. Look at that, what a shot. Straight down the throat. Oh, they've all broken from one hit there. Mind you, they fought valiantly there, sir. Time to deal with this artillery once and for all. This caused a mass rout here. This, look at that open field. You didn't even see this move coming. The cavalry's going to respond. Right, then it'll be too late. The put an end to them. course they're wavering. Leave no survivors. These cuirassiers and lifeguards are a wonder. They're shattered. Come on, cut them to pieces. This attack from the flank here is absolutely it's completely hoodwinked the French. Look at that battle for Tripoli here, my goodness me, what a battle that was. Oh, right on them. Give them a volley, lads, give them a volley. It's a bloodbath. This'll, oh look at that, this'll teach them. This will teach the French to mess with the British. One British force has destroyed almost 2 French armies. Look at that, every single one of them shattered. Apart from these regiments here, which is just broken. Let's deal with that. What a victory, my friends. What a victory that was. That gave the French a damn good thrashing there. Look at that. We lost 1,642. We've got 826 remaining, but look at how many they lost. Away with you, sir.
Descend!
Yes, what a battle that was for Tripoli. We can't hold Tripoli. Ah, they're coming for it again. We can't hold Tripoli, we have to give Tripoli away. We cannot lose that army there. What will Spain do? Ah. There it is. There it is. Oh, it's resolved.
The fleet is lost!
That's fine.
Disaster!
Disaster, sir. That's okay. I'm just going to make more. Again, we're stuck here now, unless we've got to take this now.
The fleet is lost! infamy.
So we're stuck here now, that's it. Come on, Spain, let's see what you've got, sir. We're going to give Tripoli to Portugal, to Poland. Just to keep them on side. Russia, what will Russia do, I wonder? You've got to be very careful. The council did warn us about Russia. Just keep an eye on them. They might declare war upon us anytime. We still hold Moscow, remember. And Russia has just vast resources. Sweden has been absolutely giving Russia a real thrashing up there in the north. Spain, Local Empire, Venice, Cherokee, what will Westphalia do? They've back away, sir. Ah! But that, my friends, I think is a fight we shall take for next time, because this could destroy Westphalia in a single move here. What they've just done here is trying to lift this siege, but what they've actually done is opened themselves up to us being able to capture it. So I think we shall wait and keep that for the next episode. I do apologise, my friends, for the lateness and the of this video being made for yourselves, my friends, but I've had a huge amount of paperwork to do behind the scenes. It's been absolutely crazy late, it really has, over the last month or so. So apologise for the sort of the large delays in between episodes. I really do apologise for that, but hopefully you've enjoyed these, my friends, and hopefully you enjoy. I'm absolutely loving this campaign. This British campaign has been, it's just one of the finest I think I've ever played, to be honest with you. It really is up there with the USA campaign. It's been one of the finest I've ever played, this campaign, so it's been a real joy. There's so many twists and turns, so many different things we've got to consider, but I think we might have, if we can take Cologne, we'll have defeated Westphalia, and that will enable us to replenish and repair and really consolidate what we have. We can probably take Paris. We're going to probably give Tripoli to Poland just to give us that little bit of a break. We're going to take Cairo. We're going to hit them really hard. There's also been a suggestion by the council as well, but we actually move a strike force once we've dealt with Europe and we've captured what we want from Europe here. They've actually sent a strike force into the New World to take some of the French territory there as well, which we probably will be doing. Now the generals we have here, we don't have a general in here. We have Brian Futcher here. That's one of the generals, but we are going to take Cologne. We do have two armies here. You just can't quite see it here. Just as sort of the southwest, I beg your pardon, of Amsterdam here. Just sort of in the tree lines here. So that there are reinforcements which the French and the Westphalians don't know about. But however, we're going to take this fight because we're going to hopefully take Cologne in one go here, which will be absolutely fantastic. We've got the fire support, which they don't have. They have no cannon at all. We've got plenty of cavalry. However, we are indeed ready for that. We've got our own lancers and 4 cuirassiers, 4 cannon, and we've got some sharpshooters, and we've got a good reserve as well coming in as well. So hope you've enjoyed this, my friends. If you have, as always, please keep your comments coming down below. Thank you all of you for your wonderful comments, wonderful suggestions, and your wonderful support. Again, I'm going to apologise for the lack of being able to respond to your comments quickly, my friends, and also the lack of uploads. It's just been an insanely busy time. It really, really has. I've had a lot of sort of new regulatory work coming in, so I've got this really has soaked up my time. So I apologise if it eases off in the future, my friends. I hope to get a few more episodes out, but I don't like to promise anything I can't really keep. So I hope you can understand, my friends. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and as always, your comments, your plans, your suggestions, always welcome here, my friends, and they will definitely be needed, because this campaign really has hotted up massively. I am loving it. But anyway, whatever you do, my friends, please be safe, and until next time, bye for now.